What's going on, people? Then welcome back to another possession-based podcast. This is like episode, I think, 13 or 14 now. Join as always with my co-host Abdi. Welcome, brother, again.
Thank you. Thank you.
People, we've been like on and off with this podcast thing. Like, I think the let me be real with you. Like at the start of the episode, like I think the five-side show thing has got locked off now of different difficulties. Like it's been a long time since we've actually had a possession base, but yeah, just been like behind the scenes, like Abdi's fasting and everything. It's been a bit difficult. We've both got college work to do and that. Do you know what I mean? So I thought allow it. Do you know what I mean for a bit? And other people can't be bothered as well with the podcast. So we're gonna go with this one this week, and I think we're gonna continue this one. I think on every Monday or during the week. One of the five days a week. I mean, like not Tuesday, not Wednesday, not Thursday, because we've got European football to watch. Maybe on Friday or Monday we'll either have one of the two. So yeah, we'll keep you lot informed, and yeah, just follow me on social media in the description, and Abdi as well while you're there. And yeah, people, welcome back to Abdi. Is this number like what number is this? Like 13 or something? Now what?
I think it's 13, yeah, 13.
Yeah,
Yeah,
13.
losing
Yeah,
count.
time flies. I remember episode one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Crazy. But people, we're gonna dive into just yeah. I want to get everyone's thoughts on this. Like we've had like the ESL Super League just happening like a couple of weeks ago, and we're still talking about it now because it's like a still big thing because the owners are still moving mad. But you had like just yesterday. Today's Monday, so like yesterday, you had United fans doing a protest up in Manchester about their owners, the Glazers, yeah, right. Because I got confused. The FSG is Liverpool, yeah. The Glazers with Liverpool, and their match against Liverpool was cancelled. So United versus Liverpool was cancelled, as everyone knows about it. So we just want to shed our thoughts on it. So Abdi, as a Liverpool fan, what were you thinking? Were you like, oh, should United be deducted some points because like the fans were on the pitch? Like I saw some done, yeah. I saw some,
Yeah.
you know what the most criminal thing is, yeah? Like they were showing it, yeah, everyone on the pitch, like people with the flares, people shooting in the goal. But I saw a guy taking a penalty and he took it off target. I didn't know it was a goal. That was the most criminal thing. That killed me. He's there,
Yeah.
Ronaldo starts and he missed. That killed me.
And he misses.
And yeah, the guy
My
flying
God.
off. Yeah, the guy flying off the net. It was all crazy. But
Yeah,
yeah, Abdi,
yeah,
what's your
yeah.
thoughts, bro? What's your
What are
thoughts
my
on it?
thoughts? I mean, look, if we're given the 3 points, I ain't complaining. But on a serious note, like I think it is a powerful message if we're being serious, just because it is the biggest game in English football, and for United fans or the hundreds of them that managed to get onto the pitch, I don't know what security were doing, but for them to break onto the pitch and postpone or cancel the biggest game in the country, I think it
Mm,
says a lot. I think had it been another game, like if it was Burnley or Sheffield United, it kind of would have been like, but the fact that they've done it to a game this big, I
this
think,
big, yeah, the Sacho, yeah.
yeah, the Glazers, the Premier League themselves, like the hundreds of millions of fans watching around the world who tune in, they'd see like how serious of an issue it is. United fans have been complaining for years, but I think it's been like the past few weeks that we've all really seen it. Um, yeah, it's a bit mad. Like I didn't forget about the game, but like I was watching the Formula One, and then like it finished about 10 minutes after the normal kickoff. So I was like,
Mm,
okay, let me go watch it now. And I see these lot, Carragher and Neville talking. I'm like, where's the game? And I go onto
mm,
Twitter, and all I see is United fans on the pitch, people falling off goals. There's that guy that tried to do like a spin, and like he just fell over
mm,
off the ball. But yeah, honestly, like I don't know when the game will get played because United are still in the Europa League, and then there's midweek Premier League games which they want to allow fans into. But yeah, I don't know when it get played. But honestly, I think the message, just the overall message from the game, that United fans managed to postpone this game, the damage that had been done to the likes of Sky as well, because their cameras got ruined as well. So
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I mean it's a big statement. Like it's massive. It's probably the biggest sort of protest we've seen in years. So yeah, it's big.
It's crazy. It's like the amount of people that in the stadium, like obviously they didn't kick down doors and like do craziness, which I don't agree. Like everyone's saying, oh, it's so violent. Like over on AFTV, like I was watching the watch along because we were playing before that, and then it came up like the lineups came out for the game for Liverpool United, and I was thinking, all right, cool. Then on Twitter, like it comes out saying that it's postponing this. Like the fans, there's a big protest there. So we're like, oh, cool, fair enough. I hear that because we done the same thing. But on it now, like, a couple minutes later, we're watching a match, and then people are saying, oh, it's gonna get postponed. It's gonna get postponed. And then we're thinking like, oh, that's mad. Like even if it does, like even like the owners will hear about this now. That's the thing. Like people, I hear like the pundit saying, oh, it's not right. Like on Reed, as much as I agree with him, like on Monday Night Football here tonight, he was saying, oh, you got to follow the rules when you do it. You're breaking COVID. But who cares about that? If you're making it, the thing is, if you're making protests, yeah, I'm sorry, Henri, I rate you with the takeover thing and as well. But like, you're gonna have to break some rules. You're gonna have to get onto the pitch because that's the only way. And the media's going to report it. Like, okay, you saw Spurs' one with their little Ed Sheeran concert outside making sound, yeah. And you had R1, you had one at United, Chelsea as well. Do you know what I mean? But like when we do it, all right, cool, it's good in that. But like you need a more bigger impact. Like, all right, cool.
No, yeah.
Because when we were Abdi, you came to the Arsenal one with me. You saw as people. Sorry, naked. Look at my previous video. I done a little protest video. That
go check that out.
Check that out. But yeah, me, Abdi, and some other friends went to the protest and that, and we saw like how much people there were there. There were like drunk people. The guy fell off and all that was crazy.
Yeah,
but
that's peak.
But you had like the people inside the ground, like when we were chanting by the Henri statue and like where the Chapman thing is. Oh, I forgot what it's called. But like we're at the top, and then the guy was looking over. Even the staff were there, and he was like giving it some, saying "Come on," making noise. But we turned on them. We called them all names and that. But yeah, like even that, like people in the building can see. Go and tell people the fans are outside. Even the players can hear it because there's no crowd, so they can hear us outside. There was a helicopter outside Islington, in the Islington area for hours. Honestly, even people don't watch football and they're telling me about it. But yeah, you need to go a bit crazy. Like sorry, I got a message. Yeah, we need to go a bit crazy, in like not violent, beat up each other, smash up everything, because you can't do that. Just go in there, do their thing. Do you know what I mean? Stay there for 10 minutes and cut. Do you know what I mean? Nothing harmful. Just shout, make our voice heard. Let the media companies, like Sky Sports and BT Sport, get onto it. Do you know what I mean? And then it'll be peak. You know what I mean? And yeah, as Henri said, he said you got to do it, but you got to follow the rules. Like even if you're going to a protest, you're gonna break COVID rules. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
If you want to be a part of it, like yeah, but if you want to take over the club, you're welcome, brother. Yeah, what was I saying? Like, yeah, like talking about my one again, like, the players, like, although we lost like 1-0, was it 1-0? Yeah, we lost 1-0. The stupid Leno and goal, yeah, right? I think we didn't care. I didn't care as fans. I don't think we really cared about the result. Like I did, obviously. But I expected us to lose. I don't care anymore. It's all about the Europa League. But even if you win that, it's still not a good enough season for that. Like, I was talking to my friend the other day, who's a United fan, and he was asking me if Ole's better than Arteta. I was sticking up for Arteta and saying, he's better because he's won the trophy at the end of the day. Ole has never beaten Arteta. Do you know what I mean? You got to look at it like that, head to head, and you got to look at what they've won and all that. But deep in it, Ole, like obviously Ole got was it Cardiff relegated and he won the Norwegian Championship or some fuck like that. I don't know about that. You can't bring that in an argument like that. You can't do that. But as I was saying, like I was backing Arteta saying, as the points I just stated a couple of minutes ago, but he was saying, Ole's finished a high above him. He's beat like better teams. You know what I mean? He's solidified top 4. Fair enough, but with the people in United's team, I hear that, but it's an argument you like to have. But now looking at Arteta, I'm saying Arteta is worse than Ole. Honestly, I used to belittle and make jokes about Ole. He's serious now, honestly. He's miles ahead of Arteta because the one thing that pisses me off with the guy is his man management, his lineups, his stupidness. Like in reflection to was it Villarreal
Villarreal, yeah.
Villarreal game, right? How are you testing out a formation? How are you testing out a false nine against them? This is a most serious game. You need goals. You need away goals. Why are you playing Smith Rowe and Odegaard? They're both creative players. Who's going to get the end of the chances if you're playing Pepe out the wing? I don't understand what you're doing, bro. You make no sense. Like Saka's also create. You got 3 creative players, 1 finisher. The finisher is playing on the wing. So what are you doing, man? Pepe didn't play as a false 9. He played as a left winger. It's crazy out here, but you know you got to do what you want to try in it. But it's just sad. Like I want to get down. Like I think we're out the tie. I think we're out. Like he needs to go. Even if we lose this, he needs to go. If he wins this, he needs to go. Honestly, because the Europa League is not good enough. Probably losing to teams at home like Burnley. We got smacked up by Villa. Do you know what I mean? We lost to Wolves or something. I think we lost to Wolves or some dry teams like that. Do you know what I mean? The only good performance we've seen this season is against United. We won 1-0. Against Spurs, we won 2-1. Against Chelsea, we won 3-1. That's all. Like, against City, we get slapped. Against you lot, we get smacked. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit peak. And the only people who've done a double over this season, I think, is Sheffield United. Like
we've done it as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because no, wait. Did we beat? No, we drew to United. Yeah. Sheffield United. I think we beat home and away. That's all, and that's peak.
Yeah, that's
dead. That's not good enough, honestly. In this season, like Burnley beat. I don't want to get started, but just some comments saying, I very much love the haircut. I don't know who that is, but
Amy Santos at it again.
Yeah, man. Like, good evening, Chris. Big up the lads. This should be a peaceful stream. Yeah, we're trying to make it as peaceful as possible. Good evening, lads. Yep. Tactically outclassed by Emery. But the thing is, Emery was trying to lose the game, which he always does. Honestly, even when he was a manager at us, you play so good in the first half and then go lose it in the second half. Like, he was playing to lose it. Like, when we got when it was 10 men, like, was that against it? Yeah. When we had 10 men, without Ceballos, we played better. We scored. Then, then they got 10 men. Then we just tried to pass it around the back when we needed an away goal. I would have been all out and scored. If we concede one, it's all right. We can always go. If we can concede one but score 2, that's all right. I don't mind. Do you know what I mean? It's just so pissing me off. But yeah, I mean, like I think I'm hearing there's a scheduled protest on Thursday. I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna go down to that one. I might probably, but yeah, there's gonna be one on Sunday. You'll see me there on Sunday if anyone's there. If we're trying to link up, yeah, Sunday I'm gonna be there. Abdi might come. I don't know, but yeah, just saying, just because I don't want to go to too many because it kind of get. Yeah, I mean the message will be heard, but do you know what I mean? It'll be quite dry for me. But and like one thing that ruins it, I think, is like drunk people, bro. Honestly, they bloody ruin it, man. Like it annoys me. Like the guy got himself injured. Why? We're making a protest, a peaceful one, peaceful against Among Us, but aggressive towards the owner. That's what we're trying to do. And these man are trying to bang me in the face, doing a little fucking mosh pit. What are you doing? If you check out the video, you'll see it's crazy out here. But yeah, any people, make sure you smash up the likes, please. Smash the like button right now, because I'm trying to get at least 10 likes. I've got a target aim. Yeah, I'm trying to get to 10 likes at the end of the stream. So yeah, please 10 likes. Thank God. But yeah, Abdi, anything else you want to add, bro? Because I might need to have a little sip. Go on, you take over.
I mean, just quickly on like the Arteta thing, like I completely hear you when you say like he has to go either way, just purely because like the stat, like this isn't aimed at you, but like quite a lot of the people of the fan base, there's just been like a lowering of expectations. Like with Emery, that he got sacked being like 2 or 3 points off top 4 with half the season left. With Arteta and with Arteta's Arsenal being 10th, 9th, 11th, with literally no chance of top 4 European football. The only way you're going to qualify for Europe is if you win the Europa League, and even that, when you look at how United played against Roma, it's gonna be very difficult. So I completely hear you with that. But then again, it's a bit of a bit of a tricky one, just purely because of like the owners and the back end, blah blah. But that is a can of worms, which like we can talk about another time. I think with the United protest, I think the media took it as like an opportunity to kind of like use it in the wrong way. I think there's obviously going to be some idiots at every single protest who like just go too far, and some of them are drunk, some of them are just trying to impress their mates,
Mm.
but the majority of it was peaceful. Yeah, you had some people battling the police, you had some people like hitting guards and that, but overall, there were still thousands of people who were just sitting or standing outside the stadium. And even the people that got into the stadium, most of them were just there. There
Mm.
were a few idiots who like broke the sky cameras, blah blah. But I
Yeah, I saw
think
that. The
using
guy dashed
that,
the sky camera.
yeah, you dashed it, yeah. But using
But then
that to
I'll,
to
I'll, I'll, I'll,
justify the whole thing is kind of bit rubbish.
yeah, I hear you on that, brother. But the thing is, Sky Sports, you look at it like this: they lost so much money from covering that game yesterday. Like the Man United Liverpool biggest game in the league, like stature wise, the club size wise, biggest game. You lost so much money. Sky Sports will be pissed at the fans, saying, "All right,
Yeah,
cool." And what? Because they're trying to say, like Gary Neville and Carragher are trying to say, "All right, cool, people, make your opinion heard, but also don't make your opinion heard as much." Do you know what I mean? They're trying to half-hearted say it, but do you feel me on this one? Because I'm saying
yeah,
that because they're trying to get vexed, saying, "Oh no, we can't cover the match. Oh, we can't talk our shit after or before the match. We can't speak our crap, like our dead opinions, um before the match or after the match." Like they're trying to say, "Oh, yeah, you do it," but even Premier League came out themselves and said I thought the statement, but if you read the statement, people, it said, I don't know word for word, you can say there's channels and there's places you can make your voice heard. Like they're trying to say, like on fan channels, they're trying to blame it on fan channels or something like
mm,
that, which is dead because like the fans make up the sport. Do you know what I mean? But I didn't agree with what Neville said, because he was saying that was it Neville or Carragher?
100
One of the two, because they
is
were
definitely
saying, "Oh,
Neville.
yeah, it probably is Neville." He was saying that I was watching it live, and he was saying, "Oh, make your voices heard, but don't make your voices heard." It's like what Boris is saying, like go out, but don't go out. It makes no
Yeah.
sense, honestly. But I just wanna, yeah, it's just
The thing
crazy.
is, like, when Neville, I think yesterday, like, all of them had their
It
good
was more
moments.
on
I think,
Sky's side than the fans, even though
yeah,
it's
yeah,
Man
yeah.
United. And because like he called out the Glazers before half-heartedly because he's not continuing it. He only said it. This is my point, people. The Donny only said it when the whole community was against the Glazers. Now, some people, now it's like a couple of days later, and now people like stop talking it as much as before with the Super League. Now he wants to back the Glazers and say, "Oh yeah, we can still get them out, but not as like who we gonna get to replace. We've got to look at it from a bigger perspective." Shut up, man. Because if you want them out, you can get them out. Do you know what I mean? It just annoys me, that guy, because he's so half-hearted, like, and he's so
Exactly,
hypocritical. Like,
exactly. The thing is, a couple weeks ago with the Super League, yes, what Gary Neville, like the speed, like the rant that he did after United's game and
he
like
won all
the
the fans'
Monday
heart.
Night Football. Yeah, exactly. Quite a lot of what he said was good,
Yeah,
but the whole reason why him and Sky, just in general, and not even just Sky, BT and that, were so against it was because the Super League was a threat to them.
them.
You
Yeah,
look at it now. I don't know if he's like an ambassador or something,
should have
but
kept the same energy for racism as well. Honestly,
exactly. Keep the same energy for racism as well. But also, it is kind of hypocritical because the club that he co-owns, Salford City, they're part of the issue as well with bringing in money in the lower leagues, blah blah. And then also, the thing is, like, what pissed me off yesterday was that it's a United issue. This isn't like an issue with, of course we all want these owners out, but all in all, it's mainly a United issue.
and
The
Arsenal.
fact that, yeah, of course, for Arsenal, but even like this protest was for United fans.
Yeah, for United,
The
there was no
fact
Liverpool
that,
fans there.
yeah, exactly. The fact that like he's using that, like he put in like he did a couple weeks ago. He's putting in a couple jibes at Liverpool. Like he was bringing in, oh, this protest today shows why FSG and Liverpool have to do the same thing. My point is, this is just an issue for Man United against their owners. You don't bring in the issues for everything else. Overall, like, the thing is, like, whilst most of them kind of course, like, they're kind of, at the end of the day, they're fans, but like, they're only looking at their own interests. So the likes of even Roy Keane yesterday, he's usually quite straight on, but even he was kind of like a bit 50-50 with it. Ultimately, we've been in lockdown for over a year now. We haven't had fans in stadiums for over a year now. We've just got to find a way to make our voices heard, and it's a case of like, if you're damned if you do, but you're damned if you don't. Because a couple of weeks ago, Sky were praising the fans, saying, "Oh, it's fan power," but now they're blaming fans on the fact that for breaking in, for making the match postponed, etc. And also, I do think that the media perception is just kind of biased towards United, because I don't want to make this a Liverpool thing, but I guarantee you, if this was at Anfield, the whole media would be kind of egging on Liverpool, whatever. But because there's quite a lot of United legends on the Sky Sports thing, it's kind of a bit 50-50 with it. So, yeah, I mean, they all have been hypocritical, some more than others. I think Neville, even though he's speaking as fans, he's still got a massive conflict of interest. So, like, you know, if you're gonna bring out all these agendas against the Glazers, etc., you need to keep the same energy for other issues, as well as the fact that you are your club is an issue in the lower leagues.
Look at the way man was holding
City
the mic,
as well,
and look at the way it was zoomed in. That's what annoys me. Yeah, I was watching, I was cussing. I was saying, "What is this guy on about?" Yeah, look at the way he was holding the mic like that and zooming into his face like it was a WWE promo. That's what annoyed me. I was like, "Shut up, man!" Honestly, like, they're trying to say, "Oh, if you want to voice your opinion, don't do it as a protest because you're breaking COVID rules and you can't break into the stadium." I mean, the door was open anyway, so it's not the fans' fault.
Yeah, it's the security's fault.
Yeah, security's fault. It's the club's fault. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe it was an inside job. You never know. But as I was saying, like, if you're trying to make your voice heard, you can't do it online, because what you're gonna do, you get people. You can have the owners won't even click on the bloody video. Honestly, to say me and you are talking now as a podcast live on YouTube, big up. They're gonna just turn off the video and say, "Shut up!" Like, no one wants to hear what you're saying. They're gonna block the channel. They can do all of that. Dislike the video, raise awareness on how crap the video is and all that. They're gonna do that, but in face to face, they can't turn people down face to face. You know what I mean? Like, you can do it online. Like, people don't care about that, but in person, it's much better as a situation. But that's just my opinion. Chris saying here, I was gonna get to this earlier. Oh wait. Okay. Oh yeah, cool. There's one way to protest, but yesterday was mainly a riot from United fans with police. It wasn't peaceful. Someone getting injured isn't protest, battling forever. I hear that, but I'm at the back up for the fans still. I mean, I don't like, the media was trying too hard to portray the bad side of it, like the way the cop, or was it a cop, got, I saw his eye in it. I mean, that's sad for him, but if you're getting away, you're just doing, you know what I mean? It's just peak, but I mean, you got to do your job, innit? It's a cop's job. But first of all, you got to look at the bloody United Stadium, or whoever locked the doors and says, "Why is this door open?" That's what it is, because you can't boot down the door. It's impossible. I don't know why Arteta was experimenting in a European semi-final. Extremely, exactly. That's your manager, JS. I remember you saying a couple streams ago saying that's your manager. So I want you to come out and back your manager. Honestly. Well, we make ours. Yep, you're not playing tomorrow. No, you're not playing Wednesday. City and
Wednesday, yeah.
Tomorrow. I only agreed with Soonish yesterday about the pro. I didn't hear what you said about that. So, are you skunk? Okay. We got MB Vance. Arsenal protests have been very productive with like 3 statements from the concretes coming out and putting in serious attempts to take over. The thing is with this, right? When you say the Cronkies, it's the Stan Kroenke. It wasn't Josh. It wasn't Stan. It was Josh. Sorry, I meant Josh Kroenke. And only because it was a fan forum. Only because it was a fans forum and the guy's ultimate bottle job. I mean, like, this is one thing I want to get onto as well. The guy who runs the Arsenal fans forum is the biggest prick bottle job ever. The whole time, right? The whole time, this guy I forgot his name. I'll Google his name 1 minute. Oh, Burnley lost to West Ham 2-1. I forgot his name. Arsenal supporters club. What's his name? I don't know what it's called, bro. I'll find out his name in it. What am I going on? Bar. What was this crap? Oh wait, supporters trust. That's it. Here we go. Supporters trust. Who's it ran by? What's his name? I don't know his name. I'll find out his name in a bit. But people, as I was saying, like if you don't know it, put it in the comment. Put it in the comments. But as I was saying, he has been the head of the Arsenal supporters trust for so many years, not questioning Kroenke. Like he's had one-on-one opportunities, interviews to talk to Kroenke and all of that, and all the owners, the chairman, and all that. But he hasn't pressured him. He's been a yes man basically. Now because he's the voice, now he's the head, right, and he's still got his job. He wants to ask the owners these dry questions that I could have answered. Honestly, it's I don't know the question because it was a while ago. I was watching someone react to it, and it was like kind of dry. Like he's had the Kroenkes for so long, but now everyone wants to pressure the Kroenkes, right? Wait, let me get a comment up. But yeah, but now, right? He's been doing now he's on a fan forum, right, of the ESL, and he's obviously spoke about, like, I think me and Abdi spoke about you want to have your Stokes and all of that. You want to have your Tuesday night in Stoke, your cold night, rainy day in Stoke, whatever it's called, the saying, right? He's trying to use it against us and saying, we're trying to give you Arsenal, Barcelona, but you lot want your English football. Well, we want that, but we want to earn to play Barcelona. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a thing like that. We want to earn. But, like, this guy who runs the Arsenal Supporters Trust is the biggest bottle job. The reason being is because he's had so many years to pressure the Kroenkes about why they're not adding money to the club, what's their ambition with the club. He hasn't been asking that. He's had countless opportunities for so many years being the vocal point for Arsenal fans to the board. And he hasn't done anything. Now the heat's on the Kroenkes. Now he wants to chip in. Why haven't we been doing it earlier? It's all a big thing. I big up Turkish because hopefully I'll do a stream with you soon, bro. But he was in the comments, isn't it?
Okay.
He was like, him. He was saying, no, I'm joking. He was saying from years ago, saying about this about the Kroenkes. They were Wenger wasn't really the problem as much as the Kroenkes. But now everyone wants to come to light. I've been saying it for ages, but no one wants to hear certain fans who've got a small channel. Media and certain pundits mainly egged this protest on. I understand that. I thought Roy Keane would have been with the fans 100%, but
it's a bit half-hearted.
Yeah, yet again, same like Neville, same like who's the other brother, Carragher. Them lot are half-hearted sometimes. Security should be absolutely useless. It's like fans went through the pack like a pack of crisps being crushed easily. Yep, the lock to the door was probably Rice Krispie. Yeah, very crazy. Like, that's not my club. But big man thing, big up United for doing their thing. I applaud them. They should keep it going. We should do ours. Everyone should be doing it. I don't see, like, the thing is with Chelsea and City, I don't see them doing it because they just wanted out of the ESL. They got what they wanted. Now they can continue. Because them lot have been doing it for years. This money about their own. Their owners are right, man. They're good with the owners. But us, United, I don't know how Liverpool stand on it. I'll get Abdi's opinion on whether he's FSG in or out. But us, United, we've been talking about owners for years. Now everyone wants to come to the subject just because the breaking point was the ESL. So Abdi, give me what's your opinion on the FSG, in or out? Because I don't know what they do for your club. Do they one, help with the transfers? Do they two, have ambition? Do they three? I don't know. Go on, break it down.
Okay, I've been tipped over the last year to out. The thing is, like, it's not as big, like, it's not as big as United and Arsenal's. Yeah. Yes, I think that's quite clear. But the thing is, like, a lot of people who are like FSG in are kind of like, oh look, we've won the league, we've won the Champions League, we've progressed the last few years.
It's like Wenger in, Wenger out. Oh, he's done this so much in the past. He's won us invincibles, like say a Ty and a Claude. Rest in peace. but saying like, oh, we want more. Like, how are you gonna go in the January transfer window for you lot, for example, right? How are you not gonna go in the January transfer window? Liverpool, the big ass club, you lot second biggest club in England, right? And go like bloody Nat Phillips and Ozan Kabak. Do you know what I mean? Like, you
Mm.
lot, Liverpool, you lot should be going for the players up here. It's like us lot, yeah, Arsenal buying, I don't know, a couple, like when Wenger is here, he was buying like Ryo Miichi or whatever his name was, and Takuma Asano and all them, and El Neni. Do you know what I mean? It's Xhaka. You know what I mean? It's keeping Bellerin. I mean, Bellerin was a baller back in the day, but he's just lost his touch now. But it's like buying all these dry players, Squillaci and all them man there. But I don't know. But yeah, go on, carry on, bro.
Yeah, there's there's the talk about what we've won in the past, but I think from my point of view, I think it's more the fact that I don't want to say lucked into, but obviously having Klopp helps because I don't think without Klopp that amount of success wouldn't have happened. And
Yeah.
I also think the transfer side of it is interesting because we've made some amazing transfers the last 2 years, but again, that's not FSG. That's more Michael Edwards, who's the technical director, who's basically that guy's judge. The amount of
Yeah.
deals he can do is crazy. But I think from that point of view, I think what really turned it for me was not last summer, the summer before, because when we lost the Champions League final, we got the likes of Fabinho, Allison in, and that helped. But we've won the Champions League there. We've been 1 point off the league. We don't buy anybody in the summer 2019. Last summer, we brought Jota, we brought Thiago in, but we needed more. We needed probably another defender. We probably needed a striker as well. And then, like you said, in this January, we needed a proper centre half because all of our ones were injured. And it took until the last day, deadline day, for us to bring in a lad from Preston in the Championship and
Yeah.
Ozan Kabak, who he's done all right, to be fair to him. So nothing against him, but he's come from a Schalke side who had won one game all season. So that's just not the standard that we need. So Klopp hasn't been backed anywhere near enough. And then also the fact that they've made quite a lot of mistakes. There's obviously the Super League stuff. There's the fact that they haven't backed Klopp and the club a lot with transfers, but 2016 they tried to raise the ticket prices to £77, but
Yeah.
they took it back. They said, "Oh, we made a mistake." They've I just completely forgot. But there's been numerous times where they've done something and they've come back and they'd be like, "Oh, sorry, we've made a mistake." But you can't constantly keep on saying sorry. Whilst he did come out and do an apology, he's the only one that's publicly come out did a video. It's just words at the end of the day. He doesn't
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
mean it.
I
And
saw the video, and he's like, "Oh,
mm,
wow, guys, you can see how sorry I am. It's a bloody act." Do you know what I mean?
hello,
It's crap. It's like,
yeah,
what's the point? It's like, all right, cool. You done your interview, right? Your dry one person interview. I do this in college, man. Like, sit down, one person sit down, explain, like, go on a bloody monologue. Who cares? It's only the older generation who care, and the older people who can sympathize with him. Say, excuse me, it was a mistake. Do you know what I mean? But when you make your decision, like, although you're the guy who makes the final deadline decision, right, of the ESL, because you're the apparent owner, you have to run it by people at first. Do you know what I mean? You have to run it by like the people who are like not our age, but a bit older, people in their mid-30s, like people younger than my man. What's his name? John O.B. Henry, whatever
John
his name is.
H. Yeah.
Yeah, the prick. So that I mean, he's got a like. I think it was all fake. Like even Kroenke doing his fans forum, like is so dry because the questions weren't even all that. Yeah, the questions weren't that all that. It was like expectable questions you're gonna ask the guy, and the answers were blunt. Do you know what I mean? There's not no any answers. It's like you're gonna judge past it anyway. But that's my opinion. Carry on, bro.
Like Chris's latest comments where he says American owners don't really care about the clubs. You could even narrow it down to just purely the fans, because the thing is with these Americans, they want to like kind of like Americanize the sport and turn it into like franchises and stuff. It's for them a business, not like a community-run club, whatever. So from their point of view, they just want to make as much money as they can. And from that point of view, they have done a couple good stuff like the stand, the building the new stand, the Nike deal, the amount of money that we make has gone like we're one of the biggest clubs in the world just purely off of money now. But the thing is, you've got to just balance it out with the fact that they've done a lot of bad stuff as well. And just because you've made a lot of money or you've turned the club into a good business, United are amazing at business wise, but they don't do anything. So honestly, I could people who say FSG in, ultimately they might have to be businessmen or whatever, because if you're looking at it just purely from a fan's point of view, they haven't backed us enough. Like, there's, I don't know if Fergie said it, but like when you're at the top, you've got to refresh and you've got
Yeah,
to keep it new.
you got
And
to
all we've
refresh.
done,
Yeah, go on. Sorry, go on.
yeah, like you were saying, like you got to refresh. All we've done is, yes, we've been unfortunate with injuries, but we've not. Klopp hasn't been backed anywhere near enough since
Mm.
2018, to be honest with you, and he's been feeding off scraps. And this money excuse, the fact that we don't have enough money, I'm sorry, you get hundreds of millions for winning the league, hundreds of millions for winning the Champions League. The fact that we don't even spend that much money, our net spend is like 14th in the league over the past few years, which for a club our size is just not good. So from my point of view, it's FSG out, but I don't think it's as big of an issue as United and Arsenal, which is why I don't think you've really seen too much protest against it. And also, I think part of the reason why you're not going to see any real protests is just purely because we're not at the top right now, but we've been at the top. Whereas Arsenal and United have been through a bit of mediocrity and Europa League, whatever. But I
I
think
mean,
next season
out of
will
all the
be
owners,
like the litmus test.
I can sympathise more is with you lot, because you lot have just won the league. Like, was it last season? You lot just won the league, but it's you lot. I think, as everyone said, it's the worst decline, like drop off, like the worst champions I've seen. Everyone's seen maybe. It maybe after Chelsea, innit? Because I remember Chelsea were at 9th, 10th in that season. They won the league. They came 9th, 10th. The next season they had one game
They
of
had
league.
a fully fit team though.
Yeah, true. And they didn't have a COVID season. We can throw that.
Yeah,
I think,
true. No fans, blah blah.
like
Yeah.
with City winning, when it was announced that they were going to play with no fans, City, they were like, yes, we're going to win the league. Do you know what I mean? They can relate. But I hear like people saying, oh, Liverpool injuries, Arsenal no fans, West Ham. But West Ham are performing better without the fans, because fans are the fans are hella toxic at West Ham. But it's crazy out here. I mean, like, Spurs' new stadium without no fans could play a part. They're still paying back the stadium. Mourinho's cut now, so it could be a bit crazy anyway. But I'll take some comments saying, I will tell you what FSG stands for, but they are swear words only. What does FSG mean? Like, I don't know.
Fenway Sports Group, I think.
So so the Henry guy is the owner of that.
He has to be involved in some way, yeah.
Oh, and he's the owner of
Yeah, he
Liverpool.
has to be the owner because that
He's part of
company owns
SFG.
Liverpool. Yeah,
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 because
yeah.
I saw this guy and I was thinking, is he FSG? What's his name? I thought his name was FSG. Like, I'm thinking, what?
Nah, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Dre. Love your video. I'll be at the next one on Sunday. Next one. Oh, next protest. Yeah,
Nah.
cool. Just message me on my Instagram, innit, and send a pic. I don't know what you look like, innit. So you don't know
It's
what's that.
definitely this is definitely a fake person, no offense.
Yeah, crazy. I hate Kroenke. Hope he leaves. Evening, gents. Any of you watch Formula One? Abdi. I was pointing to Abdi. He's a big F1 fan, so yeah, you can check out. You could chat to Abdi.
Nah.
I'm brutal Liverpool fan. I'm not making any excuses for us this season. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear that,
fairs.
but
Yeah,
fair
fairs.
enough.
I was kind of joking around, to be fair.
I know Abdi. Abdi doesn't give it, but he takes it. That sounded crazy because that sounded crazy. I didn't mean it like that.
That's mad. That's mad.
Abdi doesn't violate anyone or go on like as Chelsea and City fans do when they win something, but he can take the violations. That's what I meant like that about Liverpool. Like, I hear people scream up Firmino, Mane. I think he's been the worst player of the season still. Mane.
Humane.
Still.
Yeah, to be
He's
fair,
the
that's a
worst.
shout. Yeah.
Let's see, Abdi. He would normally back Mane and say, no. We know Mane's quality.
Last season, I would have completely gone against you, but it's facts, to be fair.
Of course, Mane was called last season. You not won the league, innit? But yeah, City. The thing is, where this is what annoys me. City's team don't even look that good, honestly. But it's just their depth. Like, everyone's gonna say, "Oh, Ruben, I didn't rate him when he came." I was like, "Rah, is he moving like that?" Like City's team on paper, they don't interest me. Like I call De Bruyne. They don't run a striker. Like it annoys me. I'm thinking, like, what the hell is it's crazy. Like you saw De Bruyne's having a crazy season. So with Foden, Gundogan. Do you know what I mean?
The
Fernandinho,
thing
like.
is, like, when City, like, no
But I
offense
think
to any City fans, you know what I mean? I've got nothing against you, but like, when City wins something,
I
it's
don't
just
find it.
hollow. Like,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm happy with City winning the league because
Champions
I'd
League.
rather them. I wouldn't. I said to a City fan, like a friend that we both know, like, I have no issues with City winning it.
Yeah.
I think you'd probably have more issue with it, but I
Yeah.
don't. I don't really care, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So
Because it's
it's a
gonna be
bit
their
of a.
first Champions League. They're gonna win it over us. But you gotta look at this. Which one's got a better owner? If we had City's owner, we'll be winning 3 Champions League by now. Honestly. But if we had City's owner, if we had City's the Sheikh guy, whatever his name is, from when they bought City, and we had Wenger, we would won the league. We won the league, Champions League. I swear down. It's
Yeah,
time.
yeah. To be fair, that would have happened. Yeah.
That would have worked, but we have got some dry, dead ass owners, honestly. So it's a bit crazy out here for us still. But yeah, Abdi, we're gonna go into some predictions now, brother. On we won't write it down
Cool.
or anything. We'll just go off like that because we're gonna allow the forfeit in car. I can't be asked, man. So the big one, Tuesday, is it Manchester PSG against Man City
Man
against
City
PSG.
versus PSG. Yeah.
Yeah, City going into it with a 2-1 lead, 2 away goals to PSG's 1.
Hmm.
Marquinhos, the clutch guy, he seems to be scoring all the time in big games. But yeah, he's a real leader as well. I rate him still.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you have that City. Obviously, there's key threats that we just said. But where do you see this one going?
I think City will win. Unless they somehow bottle it, I do think City will win.
Mm-hmm.
For one big reason, I think per first half last week, we've not really talked about the game, but first half last week, PSG completely bossed it.
Yeah,
But what cost them in the second half was two things. One's because they lost their heads. They obviously got the red
you
cards,
mean
and there was
PSG
like
lost it?
yeah, PSG lost the first
Mm.
half, and then that's when City came into it second half. PSG lost their heads, but also for me, I think the bigger thing was their fitness because after like 70
Yeah,
minutes, they just got so tired.
they lost their
And
heads when they got 10 men as well. It was a bit peak.
yeah, it was when Idrissa Gueye got sent off, then there was like fouls every single 10 seconds. So I think that's what will give City the edge for me because whilst PSG are a good footballing side, when you're playing the likes of, I don't know, Marseille or Montpellier or whatever, it's just there's no challenge in their league. Even though they're not first, there's no challenge where City are playing Premier League teams who like are we're the fittest teams on the planet. So I think it will still be a tight game. I will go 2-1 City, but I do think City will just go through purely because of fitness, really.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Mane political, where's Wally?
To be
Who
fair,
do you
that's so true.
who do you think will win, Arsenal or Chelsea? We're not playing. We're playing. We're gonna cover that one next week. I might have a Chelsea fan on that episode, and we'll just talk about. Oh no, I don't. Nah. Not him. I said that he's gonna piss me off. No, even if Chelsea go through as well, Arsenal piss me
Oh
off. They're gonna
yeah,
be
that
hell
would be healthy,
hell
bro.
to you.
Healthy.
Got Abdullah saying 2-1 PSG.
Mm.
We have Chris saying City 1, PSG 1, City 1. Well, that mean City will win because
Yeah, because City are 2-1 up. Yeah.
yeah, they're 2-1 on, 2-1 up. Yeah, wait, City are 2-1 up, right? They score another one that's 3. Then PSG score one that's 3-2, ain't it?
Yeah. So if City win on aggregate, yeah, that's what it
Oh
means.
yeah, yeah. I thought you meant extra time. Sorry, bug. Um, yeah, Abdi, what's your prediction for this one, brother?
2-1 City.
2-1 City. I think you know what? I'm just gonna say it. I'm saying one. Wait, if it goes 1-1, was it go extra time?
Nah, because City are one
City
goal
got
up.
2. Yeah.
Mm.
Even if PSG win 1-0, it's not good enough, innit? City win on
No,
away
because City
goals.
have 2 away goals. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna say 2-1 PSG. Same like Abdullahi as well. I can't have PSG or City win it, man. Come on. Next game we got Chelsea against Madrid. Hazard returning home. Courtois returning home as well. So Abdi, what's your prediction? Well, I'll break this game down as well.
Yeah,
Previous
you take
game,
it.
what a game of football it was. Kante bossed the whole game from minute 1 to minute 90. Yeah, brilliant game it was to watch. I mean, Benzema, what a player! The finish, goal, everything was cold, honestly cold. And then you had not Mount, sorry, Pulisic. I mean, you see the goal when it went 1-0 up. He was about to pass it to Werner. He was like, "Nah, I'm shooting this because you didn't
Yeah,
even
I'm
miss."
taking this, bro. Yeah.
So I don't know. What was the score in the first? It was 1-0, win it.
1-0, yeah.
Chelsea got the away goal. I think Madrid are gonna win 1-0. That's my. If I think Werner's gonna have a shock of this game, gonna get sold. What about you?
Yeah, this is a tough one. Like Chelsea, they should have won that game 2-3-1. Really, they had chances. That Werner miss was unreal, really. Um, but Real Madrid, like the only real reason why they didn't play that good is because they tried to copy Chelsea's three at the back. So Zidane
Yeah. They
ain't gonna
tried to
do
play.
that second leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zidane ain't making that mistake ever again. Um, I think Madrid's experience will come to the fore, but then again, Chelsea did play really well.
I heard Ferland
But
Mendy is back as well, which is a big thing
Ramos
for
is back as
Marcelo.
well, apparently as well. So,
Varane's out. Varane's out.
but they got Ramos coming back, I think.
Yeah.
So
I think
that would be alright.
that's the thing. I think not PSG. So I think Madrid are gonna win that. With Ferland Mendy back, he's a serious baller. The only reason they went to a 5-back or a 3-back, as you want to say, last game,
Marcelo,
is
yeah.
Marcelo to comfort him, but it didn't work
Mm.
out. And because of the weather, you're not gonna blame the rain as well. But do you know what I mean? You saw the rain, innit? Everyone saw the rain, but it was a bit peak, like with Marcelo. Like I was always saying, why don't you play Furlan right back and Marcelo left back? But I'm seeing Marcelo's not as fit and not as
Yeah,
good
he
as
just
he used
hasn't
to.
got it. Yeah, he
Yeah.
hasn't got it anymore.
So I mean, it's sad to see a baller like him fade away, but it is what it is. So yeah, I said 1-0 Real Madrid. So you're saying
I'm gonna go with 2-1 Chelsea. Again, I'll go with another 2-1. But
mm.
Chelsea, like the thing is, like in big
So you want
games they've won.
you want a City Chelsea final? That's the thing.
No,
I want.
who said I wanted that? This is like my realistic prediction.
Oh,
Realistic,
okay.
I want a PSG Madrid final, but
Yeah.
I just think that the Premier League teams will just win. But Chelsea in big games, like they've beaten us, they've beaten Madrid, Atletico Madrid, they've
I
beaten
haven't beaten us.
They beat City FA Cup a couple weeks
Oh
ago.
yeah, yeah,
So yeah, I just think Chelsea will go through.
yeah, yeah.
Unfortunately.
You know what? If Leicester continue their form, if Iheanacho keeps banging until the end of the season, I think they have a great chance of winning that game. You know, I swear down.
They
Against
got a good
Leicester,
chance, yeah.
Chelsea, big man thing. But yeah, I think we'll get a Chelsea final next episode again, and we'll see how it goes. And because we're gonna preview, I think are we playing next week? No, wait. Wait, today is
Surely you're
Monday,
playing
right?
on Sunday, right?
We're
Surely.
playing on Sunday.
Yeah.
We're playing Thursday and Sunday, and then next week we're playing I think Saturday or Sunday, one of the two, because Europa League's done. So yeah, we're gonna talk about United. I don't think there's much to talk. United are through to the final. They won 6-2, was it 6-1 or 6-2?
6-2.
6-2, 6 home goals. I mean, the only way is it Milan? No, it's
Roma.
Roma, isn't it? The only way Roma can pull it back if they win 4-0. So I'm gonna go with a 4-0 Roma win.
Oh my days, man. This guy. Yeah, you'd rather face Roma if you do get through. So
No, I want United. I want United to play, honestly, because I'm not shook of United. Like it'll be a crazy game, but I want one. I want to. Out of the two, I think we'll lose to Roma. We'll beat United. I swear on because United, Arteta, Ole, Arteta's like
yeah, I
this is
hear
Ole,
you.
this is Arteta. No, I mean
Mm.
this is Ole, this is Arteta. Blocked. You know what I mean all the time. That they haven't beat Ole hasn't beaten Arteta. He hasn't even scored a goal against Arteta. So.
Yeah, yeah,
Why should we
but
be why shouldn't we be confident? I mean, they've got Pogba, cool. They've got Fernandes as well, cool. For Cavani, I don't know. He might go back by the time. I don't know. With United, you can't say, but United will concede. 100% will concede against Roma. So yeah, what's your prediction?
Ooh. I mean, I was even joking around. Like, I was gonna go for Roma, but you've taken that.
Oh, you can say the same thing. We can both say it. 8-0.
That would be funny, but I'll go with 4-0 Roma. But like, if I'm being realistic, I think United do. The thing with
Yeah.
Roma, like, defensively, they're shocking. That's the thing.
Thing is
So,
with United, the thing is with United, yeah, I think they're gonna play such a weak team, right? They're gonna play some ballers. They're gonna play a mixer match. They're gonna play. Obviously, Fernandes gonna play. Van der Beek's gonna play, but they're gonna play like the young bucks. I think sometimes. I don't know with Ole because he still hasn't given Van der Beek that much game time, but I think he'll mix it up, and then defense will be shaky, and then they'll end up bringing on some defense to shore it up. It will go Roma's way, but United, like Roma got two away. Probably United are going through. I don't care, man. Last game.
yeah,
Go on,
yeah.
go on. What are you saying?
No, I was just quickly gonna say, like, I can see Roma winning the game, but they ain't turning around
Yeah,
four
yeah,
four goals. That's the
yeah,
thing.
yeah. Yeah, four goal deficit. No way. Um, Arsenal against Villarreal. Right, people. My heart and head is saying one thing. Right, my heart saying we're gonna win. My head saying we're gonna lose. Right. I've been in the situation before. Right, against Olympiacos 2 years ago. I was at the home game. Right, we lost on away goals. I think. No, we lost the game. I don't know. One of the two. And I was hurt. I was burnt, right? Because I was thinking we should have won that game, but we got to take our chances. We've got to play a proper team. We can't play no false nine. We can't play no Willian. We can't play no Rob Holding. We can't play Bellerin.
Hmm.
Maybe Leno shouldn't play. I don't know. No. Leno warrants up to start after last game. It went his fault. But I don't know. I'll run through the lineup that I want to play. This is because it's Arsenal, isn't it? So I'll hear Leno in goal. I'll play him. Oh, Louise is out, innit? I'll play Gabriel and Chambers. Holding and getting in the team. I'll play Cedric. Tell a lie. I'll play no, because the thing is with us here, we like playing right foot and left foot. Like, it's so you know this is the team I'm gonna play. Leno, Gabriel, Chambers, Cedric, Saka at left back, midfield, Xhaka Partey, attacking midfield. I run Odegaard, right winger Pepe, left winger Martinelli, left wing Martinelli and Pepe can swap. So I'll play Martinelli / Pepe, and on the other wing I'll play Pepe / Martinelli, and then up front Aubameyang has to run because he's the captain, isn't it? And Lacazette's injured. Lacazette, Tierney is all, and Louise are all out. So I mean, like,
That's big.
yeah, that is crazy. That's crazily big. I mean, it's a bit peak, but I mean, if we score, we can't concede. The thing is, in the game, we can't concede. We need a clean sheet. But knowing our stupid defense, we're gonna concede. So, and they're gonna get an away goal in it. So we need to win. We need to score in the game. And you're just gonna piss me. It's gonna be one of those games where you got so many chances and you can't bury him, and it's gonna piss me off. And if Aubameyang can't score the chances when we need him, he's our captain. He needs to get out of the club. I swear down, it's gonna piss me off because I'm gonna be pissed off that night. But to be honest, like yesterday we played. We scored. I was like, all right, cool. Like I went, yes, as like last like couple months ago when we rarely scored. Do you know what I mean? But it's a bit peak, like with us at the moment. But like even if we win Europa League, I don't think Arteta should stay because he will disrespect the competition. No, we play Champions League next season. We're not gonna.
If you win
gonna
it, yeah.
Yeah, even if we win it, yeah. But I'll take a season where we just have one game a week, occasionally two because of the cup game. But I don't know, man. Chris saying Arsenal 1 Villarreal. I think one goal from Villarreal could kill the tie. Yeah, we've got to score first. I mean, like I've been watching highlights recently, yeah, of when we needed to win. Like we've won away, and then we come back to the home leg. Sometimes we bottle it. Sometimes more time we go through. Like with Wenger, right? And we had Lacazette. Like we scored early. We scored within the first 10 minutes. Ramsey would score. Aubameyang would score. Lacazette would score. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if you man have talked about PSG, but who do you think will win tomorrow? I said 2-1 PSG. Abdi said 2-1 City, innit?
2-1 City, yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy when you think the best team in Europe is City when their B team can win 2-0 comfortably in the Premier. When you think the best team in Europe is City, when their B team can win 2-0. What's he trying to say? It's
He's
crazy
trying
when
to
you
say
get.
that, yeah, he's trying to say that their B team can win 2-0 comfortably,
Yeah, so yeah.
and that City are the
Aguero
best team
so
in
looks
Europe.
like he has it. I wouldn't say. One and only is definitely OG. Big up
I think
yourself.
that's a Q. I think that's a Q.
OQ. Oh yeah, Q. Oh my god. Is it one? It's definitely OQ. What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
It's calm. It's calm. You'll find out soon.
Um. Okay, I hear that. I understand what you mean. Whoever said that. OQ. I think I know who that is. Imagine Arsenal finish outside top 10 and win Europa League. I know that's how the season can go. Very crazy. If it's 2-1 PSG, then it's a draw and goes extra time. Yep, I hear that.
Oh
Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah. If it's 2-1 PSG, then it's a draw and goes extra time. Yeah. This guy, want to know he's been doing his City research. So, don't know, mate. So yeah, people. Yeah, Abdi, what's your prediction for the Arsenal game before
Oh
we sign?
yeah.
Come on, work your judge.
If
Come on.
my judge only works on text. I'm thinking two things. Like I'm thinking 0-0, and I'm thinking 3-1 Arsenal. I just think
Yeah.
I'll tell you what makes me think Arsenal win
Williams to score the
comfortably.
winner in the 90th minute.
Imagine if he does that. That'd be crazy.
Bellerin assist. That'll kill me. That'll
Or a
kill me.
Bellerin with what, a 40-yard switch onto Williams' foot.
Yeah.
No, I tell you what makes it for me. Like after the red card, Arsenal somehow, and when you got Martinelli on the pitch, you looked a lot better, and you still did miss quite a few chances. What Villarreal were, they were just clinical. So
Mm.
as long as you don't give them that many chances, I think your Newcastle game will give you some confidence, even if it's just Newcastle.
Mm.
So I think Arsenal just have to go through. You're better than them. You should just take your chances. So I will go
Xhaka cannot
with.
play left back. Xhaka has to play in centre mid. After El
Mm,
Neni, I don't mind him playing, over Xhaka. I don't know. But Partey has to play. It's one of his key games. Partey, Xhaka, I would play Saka left back just to have him in the team. He can grow forward and Xhaka could cover him. Do you know what I mean? And then Odegaard could drop back and let Saka go forward. Let Saka have that free role. And he's left-footed. He can cross as well. He gives so much to the attack with the fullbacks. You have Cedric on the either side as well. You have Gabriel and Chambers chilling at the back. Parties and Xhaka at the back as well. It's a bit. That's I think that's a good. Aubameyang has to score. But we need to get a goal in the first 10 minutes. That'll be 1-0. Then we're through. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
We're
early
through.
goal would help. Yeah.
Yeah. If we score one, if we win 1-0, we're through on away goals. So it's mad like that. Arsenal will get slapped out of by Will be getting out the and AFT will be the gift that keeps on giving. Well, I don't think it's as. I don't think AFTV are as how can I say it, are as big and influential now rather than with the fans, because I think with the fans behind the stadium and with like when they come at the ground, I think it's more funnier still rather than at home. The Zoom ones, like it's kind of dead. Like when you hear the Wi-Fi in the background, you can hear the connection. It's kind of dead. Still, I don't really watch it as much. And or maybe when they do it, like how Troops does it with Zar. I don't know, man. Champions League final, 3-1 City win versus Real Madrid. Yeah, I know who this is. You can work yourself. Yeah, who you know that is anyway. Why are you having a fake account? I don't know why this guy's having a fake account for. Use your 13401 account, bro. What are those guys doing? You're right. Possession based podcast over AFTV. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the way I think AFTV is better when they do it outside the ground. Much better than where the studio is. That's my opinion. I know where the studio is. I'll go pull up. I'm joking.
Oh yeah, no, Andre will know the studio is quite close to the area because a couple of days ago I saw Turkish. I can't even lie to you. So
Yeah.
the
It's
studio
proper
is
close.
close.
When I finished from the protest, I saw them. They're going to the stadium. Like I weren't following them, minute, but they were in front of us. And then when I was walking, I was like, "So that's the FTV." And they were going the same way we're going. And the restaurant that we went outside, it's at the back of it, so it's crazy. I love to. Abdi, Abdi,
You
seriously put
nearly
it.
got done. You nearly got done.
No, bro, the thing is, I could see it. I saw it. I was like, I love to. I'm gonna stop reading it and pick up yourself, innit? If you want to do that, do that. It's
No,
crazy
no,
out
no.
here. You know what I mean? But yeah, people, I'm
Nah.
gonna wrap up now. It's been an hour of pure entertainment, pure laughs, pure rage sometimes. But make sure you smash a like. As I said earlier, please, I'm trying to get to 10 likes. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy asking for likes, but out here you gotta do what you gotta do, and you know what I mean. So people,
Mm.
make sure you smash a like, as I've said here, and share and keep watching. Cause I need more views. You know what I mean? Man's struggling out here. The 5 of you in the viewing thing now. Make sure you smash a like. I think how many likes are we on now? 1 minute. Let me check. Let me check. Let me back out the YouTube thing. We're on 6 likes, people. Make sure you smack, bro. We need 4 more likes. 4 more likes to get to my account, and then we're done. Do you know what I mean? We can go home happy. Do you know what I mean? People, big up yourself, and we'll be back next week. Me and Abdi, as always. Maybe a special guest, we don't know. But yeah, love and peace.